Okay, guys. So, just like a couple, what's the word that I'm looking for? Housekeeping things. I don't know if you guys all saw my live video today in the page, but it was basically like about um, like the host to post giveaway and the auto ship stuff, whatever. So if you guys ran an auto ship in May and didn't comment your auto ship in the giveaway thread, it's still pinned to the top of the page. We need 5 more entries. And I know more than 25 people ran their auto ship last month. So like they must have, like there's got to be more than 25. So please go comment that because I want to draw the winner tomorrow. And I got a lot of really cute shit. So I'm super excited for whoever wins this because anyone who has ever gotten won one of my mystery boxes, you guys know that like I get super cute stuff. So go comment your thing in there because we need 5 more for the giveaway to take place. That was like the thing was like there had to be 30. Also host to post giveaway for the 450 cash. So I'm going to do that drawing tomorrow, I think at 7:00 on my page. So what I'll do is I'll go live. I plug all the names into this like random generator thing on Facebook or on like, I don't know, it's some website. And hold on a second. I forgot to mute everybody. And then I like spin this wheel thing and it like randomly selects somebody. So I will share it in the, I'll like, when I go live, I'll share it to Millionaires chat. It's going to be probably at like 7 Eastern time. And then you guys can like share it to your pages if you had entries, but just make sure that like anyone who you know, to like just make sure you have all your entries in the thread is basically what I'm getting at here so that everyone like has their fair chance to win. Because $450 is about to be life-changing for someone, guys. Like how amazing is it that we were able to come together as a team and bring together $450 cash to freaking give to someone? Like, dude, imagine if someone handed you $450 tomorrow cash. Like, what would you be able to do with that? Like, that's so incredible that we were able to come together as a team and do that. So anyway, stop it, Jet. It's just the cat. So make sure you have all those entries in. I'm like super excited for this one. And also like, did you guys like that? Do you want to do something like that again this month? Like do another type of giveaway like that? Did you feel like that helped you guys get up post to post? Like what is the general consensus on this? Yes, we loved it. Okay, perf. So, I mean, I thought it was great. So something that like I saw, like some other teams do is like they'll give away like Carly Guerrero did a couple months ago. They did like an Apple Watch or the cash value. So like, do you guys just want to keep it as a cash thing, or do you want to like have it be a prize or the cash? Like, how do you want to do it? Do you think it would be cool to like change it up for a month and like offer to give away something else that's like a prize or the cash option? So Jamie thinks that we should
something.
Yeah.
Okay, so something that I saw some people do was like giving away a certain amount of money for a vacation, and in their post they were saying like, where would you go if you were handed $500 to go on vacation? And they were getting a ton of comments because everyone was then commenting saying like where they would take a vacation. So I don't know if that's like something that might be worth
cool.
trying.
And it's like summertime too, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you
So
guys
I mean,
feel
it's
about
still
that?
cash, but then it like limits the idea of like, oh, you get to go on a vacation, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
No, I love that. Okay, I love that. That's really good. Let me write that down. Okay. Vacay fund. So like a vacay fund. I mean, obviously they can do whatever they want with it, but okay, so that's cool. All right, love that. So I'll put together a thread. You guys can all comment. Same thing. Like Venmo it. We'll get together a cash value, and then we can start posting about it. So this month, towards the end of the month, I think on like the 28th, I'll probably post So that way, right on the first, like we can get together an amount, you know, for the month of July, because I think we should just continue to keep doing this. Like all the other teams are doing it. So I think like it would be like kind of doing us a disservice if we weren't doing something like this. And as our team's growing, like, you know, this stuff can get bigger. But so at the end of this month, I'll like put up a thread and we can kind of like, so that way we can get like a cash value together, right, to have it ready on the first. So like on the first of the month, we could be like, okay, like it's giveaway time again, blah, 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 you know, and kind of market it that way. What's the problem, Jet? Do you need to go outside or are you just trying to go eat the cat? Go potty. You're a pain in the butt. You gotta go potty too, Bill? Go on. You fools. Okay. So yeah, so love that. Okay, good. So the vacation fund, so that's super fun because it's summertime too. So like everyone wants to go take a little getaway. Okay. So that was the other thing. So make sure that if you have anyone on your team, guys, and you know that they ran an auto ship and they didn't comment it, please go tell them. Because I want to get the 25 in there because I want to get the 30 in there because I really want to do this giveaway. So we need 3 more. I see a couple people on here that I actually think like ran an auto ship and like didn't post. So guys, go post it so that I can do that giveaway tomorrow night too because I'm really excited. I love giving away shit. Like that's like my favorite thing. Like I love doing giveaways. And I know like a lot of girls on my team, like their love language is not receiving gifts, but I love giving gifts. Like at Christmas time, at birthdays, like that's like my thing. Like I love spoiling people that I love. So anyways, just let me spoil you. That's what I like to do. It makes me feel good to give gifts. Especially when you guys earn them. Okay. Are you coming back inside? Come in. So anyways, so, okay, a couple things. Okay, so I think that was it, right? Those were like the only giveaways that we did. Oh, and then I said, so for the LC, so for the May enrollment thread, if you guys make sure all your enrollments are on there, because I decided that I'm going to do a giveaway for that thread too. So I think I'm just going to do like a Target gift card or something. So make sure all your enrollments are posted in there tomorrow, and then I will do like a random generation thing for that too, so someone can win a Target gift card. Okay, so perfect. So that is good. So we have some big stuff that we're going to be starting. So for those of you who have been in the business for a while, and you've went on a 90-day push with us before, you guys know how like awesome these can be for your business. So we are going to do a 90-day push to get us through the summer. So I'm sure some of you noticed last month that maybe your business didn't do what you wanted it to do during the month. And I mean, we all have to just take responsibility for that for ourselves because at the end of the day, it's our business. But during the summer months, people have said that the summer months are like a slower season, but they don't have to be. So I promoted last year in June, like for just instance, like I went double last June and earned a $10,000 bonus. So it doesn't have to be a slower season. Sarah went double, Sarah Dente, that's on my team. I think she went double in August last summer. So it doesn't have to be a slower season. But it's really, really important that you stay consistent with your business through the summer. So what happens is at the beginning of the year, we come out of conference, it's the new year, you know, people's new year resolutions, everyone's getting their tax refunds, and we go through like our boom, right? And then it comes getting to the end of the school year. You guys who have kids, your kids are going to be coming home on summer vacation. You know, maybe you work in an industry where summer is like a busier month in your industry that you're in, where like you're busier during the summer with your job, like whatever it is. So what happens is during the seasons, things shift. So changes are going to start happening. So for me specifically, like I'm going to have all 4 of the kids home and we're moving this month. Bill, can you come inside? So, like, it's just going to be craziness. Like, we're going to be in a new house. The kids are going to camp this summer, which they've never done before. You know, I'm going to have all of them home, and Nash is, like, not a newborn anymore. So, like, it's just life changes, right? So it's so, so important that you stay consistent with your business. So whether you're brand new or you're a veteran at this and you've been with us forever, it's super important to get yourself on some type of schedule with your business. Bill, come on, let's go. Bill, hold on, guys. I gotta get my dog in the house. Or he gets bit by a raccoon or something. Who the fuck knows what's out there? Okay, so it's super important that you get yourself on a schedule. And I never thought that this was really an important thing until I had my son. And then I was like, wow, this is crazy. I really need to get myself on a routine, which is something that my husband had preached to me forever. He's like, you need to get on a schedule. And I'm like, whatever, I'm fine. But then I had the baby and I'm like, oh my God, I do need to get on the schedule, because before I knew it, it was freaking 7 o'clock at night. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I do for my business today? Right. So get yourself on a schedule. So whatever that looks like. So for me, what that looks like is, okay, for anyone who's asking, someone just messaged about where did I do the auto ship thing. So in the team page millionaires chat, if you go on the team page and you click on the announcements, there is a giveaway thread that is it's giveaway time or something like that. And then it says for your May auto ship, and then you just put it in the comments. And then also the host to post thing is in there, and the May enrollments thread. So make sure you get all your stuff in there, because the 3 giveaways are all going to be drawn tomorrow. Okay, so for me, what my schedule looks like as a stay-at-home mom is that in the morning I wake up, I get my kids breakfast, I make their lunches, I get them clothes out so that they don't look like hobos, because if I let them dress themselves, that's what would happen. And then I get them on the bus, and then I sit down for an hour while the baby plays, and I drink my coffee, and I check in my chats, and I check on eSuite, and I look at my emails and all that jazz. And then it's time to feed the baby. So we have breakfast, and then he plays for a couple hours. And then during nap time, I sit and I work my business, because I can sit down, no one's bothering me, and that's what I can do. And then kind of when he wakes up, then the kids are getting off the bus and Jamie's home, and it's total chaos until 8 o'clock, everyone goes to bed. And then I stay up and I work my business, which so we have the power hours at nighttime, right? So you guys can totally get on those. We have them there for you. People requested that we have scheduled power hours. We have them scheduled, and they're not being utilized. So it would be great if more than 5 people got on every night. So anyways, so figure out a schedule that works for you, whatever that looks like. Only you know what your day looks like, but figure out ways that you can fit this business into the nooks and crannies of your day so that you can stay consistent, because that is the most important thing that you can do when you're in a business like this. So if you guys are brand new and you're on, this is your first Zoom, welcome. If you've never heard me talk, my name's Asia Stone. I'm a double diamond with the company. I've been in for 4 years. And I'm one of the leaders that runs this millionaires chat page. So every Sunday we do Zooms. So we're doing this kickoff tonight because we're going to be doing a 90-day push. So if you're brand new and you're just jumping in, this is awesome. So, yeah, so you want to be consistent. So yes, 100%, you join this business, you are your own boss, right? No one's going to tell you what you have to do. You don't want to work, don't work. But then don't expect to get paid, right? Because you're going to make money. You're going to make your income based off of the work that you put in. So, your work and what you're putting in is a reflection of your paychecks, or your paychecks are a reflection of the work, or however you say that. It's been a long day, but being consistent is super important. So this is not a type of business where you can work for 2 days and then take a week off and then jump back in and expect to see big results, right? It's something that you have to figure out what you can do each day and then do that each day and every single day. So what some of us leaders have done is we've taken it upon ourselves to put together almost like a rubric for you guys. So think when you were in school and your teacher, gives you a rubric of what the layout of your course is going to be for the year, when the tests are, all that stuff. We have given you a rubric. So every day there is a task list and it's posted in the page, and it consists of what a diamond and above would do to work their business every day. So, you know, being a diamond in this company means that you're bringing in an average $2,000 a month income. Okay. That's a substantial amount of money. When I went diamond, that replaced my full-time income, and I was able to not have to like work at that point. And I've been home for over 3 years now. So you can do whatever you want with this business. If you want to make $300, you can make $300. If you want to make $5,000, you can make $5,000. If you want to make $30,000, you can make $30,000. Like, you can do whatever you want. It's a direct reflection of the work that you're putting in. So we have these tasks, and they're super simple things to follow. And if you break it up throughout the day and do, you know, one thing at a time, you can complete this entire task list in, I would say, in under 2 hours, definitely. So whether that's putting in, you know, a half an hour in the morning, a half an hour on your lunch break, and an hour after your kids go to bed, or, you know, when you get home from work, like whatever that is. Okay. The tasks are easy. So I have heard a couple people saying, well, I've gotten feedback that some people were feeling overwhelmed by the tasks. But I think so like we used to send out a 6 list. So I used to send out this picture, and it basically was like a breakdown of like, do this, do this, do this, do this. But it was just like a couple words. Our tasks lists are much more detailed, so that someone that's brand new can come in, read that, and understand without really having to ask many questions exactly what it is that we're saying to do. Like we make them very detailed so that they're like, okay, this is what I'm doing, and not really have to ask many questions. And like, if they have questions, obviously that's fine. If you guys ever have questions, that's fine. Like, go to your upline, like reach out to one of us. Like, you know, that's what we're here for. But those tasks are basically a guideline to get you to, you know, point B. So, you know, we're here, we're trying to get here. So it's super simple stuff. And a couple of the things that are really important are the personal development and the journaling. Okay. Journaling has changed my business. It's changed my mindset. And it's been just an overall really good experience for me since I started it. So we will give you prompts of what to journal about, just to kind of get your gears spinning and kind of like get you into the idea of like, okay, like this is what I'm going to talk about today. And then personal development, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like if you go on like YouTube and search personal development, a bunch of videos will come up. If you go on like Pinterest and search it, like it will give you a bunch of different links to stuff. But reading books that like fill your cup, and what I mean by that is things that empower you, things that make you feel good, make you vibe, grow your mind. So like when I first started, one of the things that I watched right away was a movie called The Secret. And it's all about the energy that you put out into the universe, and how what you put out is what comes back to you. So kind of like how, you know, with karma, people say what goes around comes around. Your beliefs and your thoughts that you're putting out there are what you're going to get back. So if you're thinking positive things, you're wanting positive things, you're talking about positive things, you're going to get positive things. If you are saying, woe is me, and, you know, my life sucks, and, you know, bad things always happen to me and all that stuff, then that's what's going to happen, because that's what you're talking about. So you get, your words come to life. So whatever you're constantly speaking about, that's what you're going to get. And that was something that I learned later on in the business. And it's really something I wish that I knew sooner because, but it's okay because my journey is my journey and I wouldn't change it. But it's super important. So Sarah's going to jump in and kind of talk about the tasks and how this 90-day challenge that we're going to do, this 90-day challenge, this 90-day push that we're going to do, what it's going to look like. So it's kind of going to be broken up into 3 30-day pushes. So we're going to do June, July, August, and it's going to get us through the summer months. And what we hope to see is you guys' teams growing, your paychecks growing, your ranks growing, your volume growing, and just you becoming a better person at the end of it. Being better than you are today, getting to that next level of self, just we're always trying to grow because when you are growing, then your business is growing. So it all coincides together. So Sarah Dente is going to jump in and kind of go over some stuff with you guys. We can't hear you. It says you're not muted, but we can't hear you. Are you on your computer or iPad? Go into your Zoom thing and go into the preferences and then test your audio. Like if you click on the Zoom US at the top and then click on preferences, and then under audio, you could do microphone and then do the built-in microphone and make sure it says automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting. Is it working? Okay. She's going to hop on her phone. Goddamn technology.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hey guys. So I'm Sarah. I'm a double diamond with It Works. I've been doing this for a little over 2 years now, and I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about what this 90-day push is going to look like. But before I do that, I kind of just want to tell you what doing a 90-day push at this time last year did for my business. Last April, I promoted to Diamond. And when I promoted to Diamond, I didn't really have a lot of strong leaders on my team. I obviously had all the boxes I needed on my chart, but a lot of people weren't working. And I promoted by filling, lots of volume just between me and a couple other people. We, signed a lot of customers and filled that volume. And after I went Diamond in April, I realized I couldn't promote with those people on my chart again because I really needed to find some leaders that were ready to work with me. So I wiped my chart. May 1st, I pulled out a double diamond chart. And I'm not even exaggerating to you, I had 2 people on that double diamond chart because I knew I couldn't promote with the same people I did for Diamond. And the 2 people that I put on my double chart, they were both 400 boxes on my Diamond chart. So I pulled up the 2 400 boxes that were working the hardest and started running with those 2 people as my legs. So this was May 1st. Come June, we started the 90-day push. And between June, July, at the end of August, I promoted to double. So at the beginning of June, when we started this push, I needed I want to say around 30 people to have a full double diamond chart. By the last day of June, so within 30 days, I had filled my double diamond chart completely between me and my leaders. So I just want you guys to understand that wherever you are right now, even if you only have 2 people on your team, if you have 10 people on your team, if you had to just completely wipe your chart like I did last summer, that's okay. You can get to wherever you want to be in just 90 days. You can get so far in 90 days time, but for you to do that, it's going to take a lot of accountability. One of the, biggest blessings and biggest curses about this business is that you're your own boss. Nobody's going to say to you, you have to do these tasks every day. This is your job. You have to do them no matter what. You don't clock in and sit there at your desk for 3 hours and do the task and then take your lunch break and then do the rest of the task. No, you're in charge of your time and you have to figure out how to be accountable and to make sure you're completing everything every day. So I'm going to kind of just explain to you guys what we did last June to keep ourselves accountable and to teach our teams to be accountable. It's called the sticky note challenge. I don't have any sticky notes, so I'm just going to kind of show you guys the slips of paper. But basically, there's 28 days left in the month, not counting today. So what I want you guys to do as soon as we get off the Zoom or when you wake up tomorrow morning is I want you to take a stack of sticky notes or a stack of paper, and you need 28 pieces or 28 sticky notes, and you're going to label them starting with 28 and number all the way down to 1. So 28, 27, each sticky note represents a day of the month. So what you're going to do tomorrow, you've got your stack of 28 sticky notes all numbered. You're going to sit down, you're going to do your tasks throughout the day. At the end of the day, you're going to look at your task list that's posted in the Millionaires chat and say, okay, did I complete everything on this task list? If the answer is yes, you get to pull off a sticky note off of your stack. So then you should have 27 left. If the answer is no, you either need to finish the task before you go to bed or you leave the sticky note on the stack. And then you start the next day still with 28 sticky notes. And you're not being punished for not getting to pull off a sticky note. Nothing bad's going to happen if the month ends and you have sticky notes left over. But the point of this is for you to see how many days of the month you're actually completing your task list, because most of us don't really keep track of that. Like, we just do what we can throughout the day. And I remember when we did this last summer, I was like really shocked by like day, 7 or 8. I still had like 3 extra sticky notes, and I'd had 3 days that week where I didn't complete all my tasks. And I felt like I was doing everything every day. But when I really looked at it and was holding myself accountable, I realized I could have been doing a little more. So the goal of this, like I said, is for you to hold yourself accountable and for you to have like a clear picture of what you're doing to work your business every single day. If you get to the end of the month and you have like 5 sticky notes or less left, or if you get down to like sticky note 1 and you finish that day, I can promise you that your business is going to be in such a great place. You're going to go so far. You're going to get your chart to where you want it to be. You're going to start pushing for your next promotion. You're going to hit your next promotion. But if you get to the end of the month and you still have like 20 sticky notes left, you're probably not going to be where you want to be. And at that point, you need to think about like, okay, what's going on? Why didn't I get everything done? And you need to figure out how you can sort of manage your time and fit everything in. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys, but it's really important to use the sticky notes so that you can have a visual representation of every single day that yes, you're able to pull off a sticky note, or no, you're not able to. And then you get to make the decision, okay, am I going to go to bed without being able to pull off a sticky note, or am I going to like sit here for another 20 minutes and finish these last couple of tasks on the list? And then at the end of the month, you'll be able to see exactly how focused you were on your business this month and exactly how much effort you put in. So we're going to do this for the rest of June. If I counted correctly, which I think I did, there should be 28 days left in June, right? I think that's right. So we'll do it for the rest of June, and then we can do the same thing again in July and August. Like I said, this was really huge for my business last year, and it was the month of June that we started this, and it was a huge part of, me going double when I did in August. I think I had like 25 or 30 new distributors join my team last June, and we didn't have any distributor promotions that month. Like, it was $99 to join. There was no deal, nothing. So I think this is going to be really great for a lot of you guys, and definitely take it seriously and make sure you're holding yourselves accountable. That's all I got.
I love this. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. So how I did it last year, sorry, I'm like eating as we're doing this. So how I did it last year is, instead of having like a stack, I like hung my sticky notes up. So I knew like which days of the month I could like go back and look at which days that I didn't complete it, because like if I did day 1, I took off day 1, but if I missed day 2 and 3, then like those stayed, and then I would take off day 4. And then I could look back and be like, why didn't I push my business on that day? So that's kind of like how I did it. But either way, it's just important that like you're being like committed to this. So like I said, this business is all about consistency. And I don't know if you guys know who Sarah Neerman is, but she is a presidential diamond with the company. She's a friend of mine, and when live in our Diamond Chat page, and she was talking about like, you know, just like the daily struggles of like stuff that can happen. And she was saying like, you know, she was like going like balls to the walls with her business, like so hard to the point where like, you know, she like wasn't eating like 3 meals and like, you know, wasn't working out. Like she was literally just like work and nothing else. And then she would get so burnt out and like she would need like time to recover. Like, oh my God, like I'm so burnt out. Like I just gave it everything. And then it would like take 2 months to like catch back up to that point by going like hard AF again and then like being exhausted. And she was saying that she had a conversation with Pam. So if you guys don't know who Pam Sutter is, she's like the queen of it works. Like she like found the rap, like brought the rap to like Mark and Cindy, like it was like whatever. So she was said like Pam was like, you know, when you were doing like to get to, you know, when you first started and you're like all, you know, your life was just like aligning, what were you doing? And she's like, well, I was just like working my business a couple hours a day. Because at that point, she was going to school for her master's. She was planning her wedding. She was moving, like all these things. She had a lot going on. She's like, well, I was just working my business like 2 hours a day. Pam was like, so what, like, why isn't that what you're doing? Like, you don't have to work this business 24 hours a day. If the time that you are working it, you are being dedicated to doing income producing activities and like the things that are going to get you to that next level. So if I added up like a regular month, all the hours that I work during the month that I'm actually putting in like dedicated work that's like, you know, not scrolling or like, you know, getting sidetracked and all that stuff, but actually like putting up posts, sending out messages, and then like having conversations with people. Like, I don't work a 40-hour-a-week job. You know what I mean? And like, that's the goal. Like we do this because we want freedom of time. We want freedom. We want financial freedom. You know, we want these things. You don't have to work your business 10 hours a day to be successful. You have to just do the important things and do them consistently. So something that Denise Walsh said that I love, she's a Black Diamond in the company. Black Diamond, what that means is that to get to that rank, you have to make $100,000 a month for 6 consecutive months, and you become a Black Diamond. And we have 2 in the company. Steph and Joel Dunn, who are the #1 income earners, and Brandon and Denise Walsh. And yeah, to get so $100,000 a month for 6 consecutive months. And they're both from the same town, both of those people. So for any of you who think that like, you know, markets are saturated or like whatever, like it doesn't matter. Half of the freaking like top 150 income earners are from Connecticut, I swear to God. So anyways, so what she said is how she doesn't get burnt out because she's been doing this business for over 10 years now. She said, I just do the same things every day. I just am consistent with what I do every day. So I don't go through periods that like I don't sleep. Like I literally just do the same things every day to work my business, and I stay consistent with that year round. And that's how I don't get burnt out. That's how I don't get bored. Right. Consistency and discipline. So, but the discipline is being consistent because you don't have a boss that's telling you you have to do A, B, C, D before you can leave today. You know what I mean? It's all on you. So you have to have a lot of self-motivation. And I personally, when I joined this business, was not the type of person that was like that. I would consider myself to have been very lazy when I joined this business. I quit everything that I ever started. I never stayed at a job very long. Like I always got very bored and just like, I don't know. And so when I was able, like when I became successful at this, I kind of shocked myself because I was like, wow, like, you know, really anyone can freaking do this because if I did this, like, holy crap. But it's just like being self-disciplined and just doing the things. And I mean, we're literally giving you a guideline of like what to do every day, saying like, if you do these things every day in 90 days, like you're going to be a diamond and above leader, because you're going to be doing all the things and doing them consistently. Like your team's going to grow, your checks are going to grow. So one thing that I've been talking to my team about this month, I just like, we've been just, doing some little powwows together, like one-on-one, and getting everybody kind of like pumped up and figuring out, game plan for the next 90 days. What's the game plan for the end of summer? And I've been asking my girls, like, what do you feel like is holding you back right now? What are the distractions that you're facing every day that are making it harder for you to do all the things that like that you need to be doing? And so I want you guys to think about that tonight. Like, what are the things that are distracting you? Is it TV? Is it friends? Is it your spouse? Like, is it your kids? And like, that's okay. Like my kids distract me too, but then, so that's like why I stay up late at night and I work. Like my whole house is sleeping right now and I'm up working like from 8 o'clock until I can't keep my eyes open anymore. It's work time. And like my husband knows that. Like I don't go to bed with my husband ever. Like we don't go to bed together, because every night at 8 o'clock, I am working my business. All the kids are in bed, the baby's sleeping, and I'm working. And he knows that, and he's okay with making these sacrifices now so that we can have more time together later, because eventually we're going to be able to be a full-time family because of this business, and we're going to be able to spend all day together. So what are the things that are distracting you? For me, TV is a big distraction for me. I will get caught up in watching something, and then like the next thing I know, I'm like 30 episodes deep in the freaking first season of The Hills. So whatever it is. So like I, not last month, but the month before, I like gave up TV for the month. Like I didn't watch anything except for Grey's Anatomy. I watched like on the DVR after it had recorded, so I could fast forward through all of the commercials, but that was the only thing that I watched all month. No Netflix, no Amazon Prime, no Hulu, like no nothing, no binge watching, nothing in the background. It was like what the baby was watching. We have Disney Junior on the TV for like the kids, and they're running around and playing and doing whatever, but like I was not watching my shows. Because TV is a big distraction, and then I'll find myself scrolling and like not doing the things that I need to be doing, right? And I got one of my biggest paychecks ever that month when I gave up TV for the month, and it's because I was putting more attention into the things that were important with my business and not getting distracted by that. So figure out what your distractions are, and like, there's a difference between like letting your distractions be an excuse and like them actually being distractions. Like if your child is running around and like you need to be chasing your child around, obviously, like you have to take care of your kids, right? So like that's fine. But then like don't let that be an excuse of why you didn't work your business all day. Figure out a way to work your business when at night, or wake up before your kids wake up, or work your business during nap time, or for me, like I stay up later. It's what I do. I've always been a night owl. I'll stay up till 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And then, I'm up at 7:30, 8 o'clock. The baby sleeps in pretty late. And like, then I get the kids on the bus at 9 and, whatever. So, but figure out what is distracting you that you can control. So there are things that you like can control. When you find yourself scrolling, or you find yourself doing something, when you're supposed to be working and you're not actually doing anything income producing, that's when you need to stop yourself and be like, okay, like what am I doing right now? Like, this is not making me money. This is not like, this is my time to be like making money and doing something. Like I need to focus on what I need to be doing. One thing that I really am going to encourage everyone to do, like tonight or tomorrow, is to make a goal board for yourself. So I know some of you guys have dream boards, you have vision boards, whatever you want to call it. So I have a goal board, and it's very specific. So it's broken up into 3 categories. It's my personal, my business, and my family. And I have goals for things that I want to do. And some of these goals are things that, like, you know, I'm crossing off right now, you know, every month, like I'm able to cross stuff off because, you know, under my personal category, it's like I want to have all my credit card debt paid off. So I have on there pay off credit card debt, and I have each of my cards listed on there that like has a balance on it, so that when I pay that card off, I can cross it off, right? So that I can like visually see that I'm doing that. Under my personal, I have read 2 books a month, and I have boxes for each month, and so that I can put a little tally in them that I finished a book. Okay. So, you know, under my family, it was things like, you know, get our daughter back into cheerleading. You know, we were trying to sell this house and, you know, get an offer accepted on the house that we are now buying. So I'll be able to cross that off. But we were trying to buy this house and we were going through negotiations and stuff. That was on there. You know, close on the house on Slater Road. That's the house that we're buying. You know, sell the house on Foster Street, which is where we live. And just like very specific things like get Autumn back into competitive cheerleading, set up life insurance policies, like just certain things that like we want to do, like start setting up retirement investments. My husband and I are both self-employed. So we don't have any of that stuff set up. So those are all things that I want to do. So it's very specific and detailed. And I have, you know, my business one, and, you know, under my business one, I'll have like, you know, promote to triple diamond, and I have a date there, and the GB that I want to have when I do it, and the reward that I'm going to get myself when it happens. And so make a goal board, and it doesn't all just have to be about your business. It can be anything, you know, things that you want to do, things that you want to accomplish. It could be stuff that you want to do this month. It could be stuff that you want to get done in, you know, 3 years from now, but just write it out. Start envisioning these things that you want to do, and know that like this business can be the roadmap to get you to those things, because you can literally take this as far as you want to take it if you are consistent and you believe in yourself. And believing in yourself comes with time. So it comes with the personal development, which is why we stress it so much, because it's so important. So make yourself a goal board. Start dreaming again. If you feel like you've been stuck, if you feel like just like uninspired, like I want you to really sit down and think about the things that you want. Where do you want your life to be in 5 years? What, you know, what do you want? Where do you want to live? What does your life look like? And write that stuff out, so that as things, and then hang that somewhere where you're going to see it every day. Mine is literally smack in my face every single day. I don't have a choice but to look at it, and, you know, just get inspired. It's really, really important. So that's really all I have for you guys tonight. I'm really excited to start the sticky note challenge. So, like Sarah said, there will be the post in the Millionaires chat. So make sure you guys are in that page. Obviously, I'm assuming that you are if you are on this Zoom, because you saw the post about it. But it will be pinned as an announcement every day, and it's posted by different people. So sometimes it's me posting it, sometimes it's Gabby, sometimes it's Chrissy, sometimes it's Mandy. Like it totally just depends on the day. But follow along, and, you know, get out your sticky notes. I don't know what's tomorrow. It's Tuesday, so Chrissy is going to be posting. So I'm going to ask Chrissy.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's Monday.
I got you. I'm doing it.
So Gabby's gonna be posting. Wow. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Chrissy.
Tomorrow is Monday AF. Tomorrow's Monday, so Gabby's gonna be posting. So Gab, I think that one of the tasks that we could ask them to do is post a picture of all their sticky notes. Okay.
Got you. Yep.
So, anyways, so I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what you guys do with your business over the summer. Like, I really just want to see you guys like grow, and just grow in your mind, and grow spiritually, and grow your business, and just like become the best version of yourselves, because truly through this business, I have become a better person. Like, I am the best person that I've ever been in my life. And there have been, you know, there were times that I was not a very good person. And I'm truly proud of the person that I am today. And I owe it to this company because it showed me a different way. So before I get emotional, I'm gonna get off. The family call is going to be in like 8 minutes. Hopefully they have some announcements for us because there was no announcements yesterday. Fingers crossed that they're extending bonuses, that they have some information about when Mexico is opening. We know the Philippines is opening like this week. I think on the 7th we're opening there. And yeah, so tune into that. If you don't know where to find the family call, if you go to Mark Pentecost's Facebook page, he's the CEO of our company. And then someone usually winds up sharing that live into the Millionaires chat page. But Mark Pentecost, his page at 10 o'clock every Sunday night, we have a family call and they go live and they just talk about kind of what's going on this week. So tune in for that, and we will see you guys in the page doing your tasks, ripping off your sticky notes. We're going to see you in downline orders, blowing up our e-suites because your business is going to be booming. And then we'll see you next week on the Zoom and hopefully on the power hours throughout the week. So I love you guys so much. Thanks for getting on. Happy Sunday, and I will talk to you all soon. Good night.